Yep. Okay, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Raquel Lindstrom.
Hello, I'm Ashley Forehand.
Tanya.
Hi, I'm Tanya Leahy.
Hi, I'm Amber Sheps.
Hi, Julie Emerson.
Hello, Gail Anderson.
All right. And then you just want to give me from the waist up. Okay, tell me when you're good to go. Is it recording?
It is, yes. Am I good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hi, I'm Lindsay, and today I'm going to be talking to you about nonverbal messages. And when we interact with others, we continuously give and receive wordless signs, like gestures that we make, the way we sit, how fast or how slow we talk, how close we stand to people, and eye contact that we make. Often what comes out of our mouth and what we say with our nonverbal messages are two different things. So today I'm going to explain what nonverbal messages are, different types of body messages, and why these messages are important in communication. So first I'm going to explain what body messages are and the two main types. The first type is body languages, and this is done, kind of depends on the person's attitude or feelings. Body language includes the way people walk, how they stand, facial features, and in other words, any kind of meaning that is shown by the person's attitude or movements. For example, like if a boy is sad, he may put his head down and walk really slowly. And if a girl is happy, she might run and jump and skip with a big smile on her face. Another way is people that may be fair-skinned. If they are nervous or embarrassed, their skin may turn red or get blotchy. And of course, some of those are voluntary and involuntary. Like, of course, if people are embarrassed, they don't want their skin to get blotchy, but it just does because it's an involuntary message. The next main type are gestures, and they are like smiles, handshaking, waving, and raising fingers to say something. Like, for instance, if you were at a noisy circus and you saw one of your friends, you might wave and say hi to them, and then you might point to the Ferris wheel saying that you want to meet over there without saying a word, but your body messages say, go meet over there. Now we'll discuss body messages and how they may differ from culture to culture. Expressions and gestures are not the same around the world. Some gestures, like the thumbs up, which is positive in the United States, may mean, or in Nigeria it means, Nigeria and Australia it means a rude or obscene insult. Another example is spinning your finger around your ear. Like in the United States it means you're crazy, but in Argentina it means you have a phone call. So whenever you're interacting with someone from a different culture, you may want to be aware of gestures that may be negative so you don't offend them. And there's sources say that 78% of our communication is through nonverbal messages, so it's very important to be aware of what we're conveying with our body messages. Now we'll just discuss different types of body messages and some examples. And I've discussed a couple of these. Some is like facial expressions, like if you're happy, you may smile. Sad, you could frown. If you're angry, you may put your eyebrows together. If you're surprised or if you have fear. Body posture is important. If you're kind of like hunched over or have your arms crossed, it kind of gives the message that you're not open and willing to listen to what people are saying. Gestures like pointing and waving, like at the carnival. Eye contact, it's different for different people. Like you probably look at your significant other, maybe with like a little glimmer in your eye, and you probably wouldn't look at your best friend that way. And touching, they say if you have a weak handshake, it kind of shows that you are maybe not confident or insecure with the interaction. You probably, if you haven't seen your friend for a couple years, you may give them a big warm bear hug, but you might not give a stranger a big bear hug. Space, of course there's different levels of space. With your significant other, it's okay to kind of maybe be closer and invade their space, whereas a stranger you may have 1.5 to 3 feet distance. And the tone of your voice conveys an understanding of maybe like sarcasm or anger or affection. Now we will talk about tips on how to read body messages. You want to pay attention to any inconsistencies. Some nonverbal messages should be reinforced with what the person is saying verbally. So maybe, for example, the person is saying yes while shaking their head no. That'd be an inconsistency. Look at any nonverbal communication signs as a group. You don't want to just read into one message and assume that they're lying because they maybe made one gesture that wasn't appropriate for the conversation. Just look at the overall picture. And you want to trust your instinct. You don't dismiss your gut feeling. If you feel that someone was maybe being dishonest, it's maybe because you're picking up on inconsistencies between their body messages and their verbal messages. So in conclusion, today I talked about what body messages are, why they matter, gestures, and how they differ from culture to culture, different types of nonverbal communication, and how you can interpret those when you are communicating with people. Hopefully you guys learned a lot and you guys can take the information and apply it to your future conversations. Thank you. You have to scan everybody quick again? Or I can, yeah.
Let's just scan.
Okay. Thank you guys.